Hello everyone, Thought Usually back again with another video. And this is fishing is probably one of the best things you can do in Minecraft, especially survival. I'm just going to show you a few things I've already got. True fishing, but time being put in doing it. All these enchantments that are on these have all been got by fishing. All basically true fishing, getting enchantment books, fishing rods. The fishing rod you see there, basically it's not that hard to get. Just put a lot of time into fishing and just keep merging the enchanted fishing rods you get. And you will get one with mending, you will get one with lure 3, lure 2. Now to me this is the best way of getting experience in the game, best way to get name tags in the game, enchanted books in the game. It basically is the best, and plus you're getting food, and plus you're getting saddles. Now the video's gonna speed up here. Now the reason I'm not editing this video, I'm gonna let it run right through. I've speeded the video up to show basically this is gonna be 50 minutes of fishing, and in the 50 minutes of fishing I'll show you exactly what I've got if you put the time in. I've got the enchantment book of mending by fishing, which is one of the best enchantments you can get. But the whole perk to this is it's the easiest way to get stuff. As to say, we could take the name tag. Classic example, you need 21 emeralds to buy one off a villager, which is quite expensive, and that's only for one. But you'll get at least 2 in 50 minutes of fishing, plus on top of everything else you get. Enchanted books, in order to enchant a book, use the enchantment table, and you'd need 30 experience points to get decent enchantment, which in order to get 30 experience points takes a long time. The older way we used to get experience points was we used to find a spawner and then a mob spawner and then basically kill mobs, which is kind of extremely boring, especially if it was a zombie mod, because all you'd get was zombie flesh and experience, and you'd be there for hours just doing something incredibly boring. Where this way, fishing for a long time can get a bit boring, but at the end of the day you're getting so much more out of it. You're getting fish, which is a food source. You can also trade that with a villager to get an emerald. If you put enough time fishing, you will end up with plenty of fish. So you have a food source. You're also getting saddles. Saddles where used to be only available in dungeons or in the underground mines, and I think in the end as well, or not the end, the nether, where now you can get them fishing, and they're fairly common for fishing. Enchantment books again, another perk. You also get the puffer fish, which basically you use to make a water breathing potion, which is one of the best potions in the game. So you're basically getting plenty of stuff, and you do actually get very little junk. Now the whole trick to this is basically when you're doing it is, when you start out with your normal fishing rod, you're gaining experience points the whole time, and as you get a good rod, repair it, and then get another. You will catch more fishing rods with enchantments like mending, lure 3, lure 2, or maybe if you get 2 lure 2s, merge them together and get a lure 3. But in a short time you will have a good fishing rod. Now this fishing rod has mending on it, which is the best enchantment you can get in the game. I'm going to do another video on it. Excuse me. I basically got a rod with mending, and then I merged them with other rods. So basically I can fish here all day, and the fishing rod with all my enchantments on it is never going to break, because I'm gaining experience points, and experience points are fixing my fishing rod, which is another perk to fishing. Like it's going to last forever. And then if you put it on, you can get the mending book. I've got 2 mending books so far, and if you put it on a sword, basically if you have an extremely enchanted sword, as long as you're killing mobs and you still have the sword in your hand, the sword that's in your hand will repair itself. Now what happens with the enchantment table, or I should say with the anvil, as you keep repairing a well enchanted sword, it gets more and more expensive, and eventually I believe it'll get to the point where you can't afford it, will come up too expensive to fix. But this way with the sword, and you get that mending enchantment, well, you can kill all the mobs and it'll just never waste and never have to be repaired again. So this is a great way to get the enchantment book mending. It will take you a while. It will take you quite a long time, but the game, because of its a random feature of Minecraft, you could get it in 10 minutes, or you could be fishing for 8 hours, and and then get it. But you can get it by fishing, which is a brilliant enchantment. Um, if you had, say, fishing like this, and you invite 4 of your friends, this is a fishing house I've built with 4 different spots going out fishing. Between 4 of you, you could get quite a lot of good gear between the 4 of you. So it is the best way to get experience in the game. It's the best way to get food. It's an all-in-one fishing. It is the best thing in the game, especially in survival. This world is pure survival. Now the reason I haven't, it would have been so much easier for me to clip this piece out of the game and then just go before and after. But I did want to keep it in because to show it's been legitimately done. It's not a case of I started off, went in creative, got a load of books, a load of stuff, and then go, yeah, there we are. This has all been done legit. The video's just been speeded up. At the end of this, we'll stop and we'll have a look what we've got within the 15 minutes of fishing. And you'll see, and actually what you get is quite good. Like the experience you get is well worth it. It's much better than going around killing zombies for gaining experience, and you're getting so much stuff. Plenty of food. If you were to come into the game and just put an hour into fishing, every day you come on, you will end up with quite a lot of enchantments. Sometimes the enchantments do repeat themselves, but then again, if you want to mend an enchantment, you're not going to mind getting the second mend an enchantment book. You're gonna that would be good. But some of the other ones, they do repeat themselves. You can also get Silk Touch book. I've also got the Silk Touch Fortune 2. I'm not sure. I think I got a Fortune 3 book, enchantment book. So yeah, if you put the time in, and that's the whole thing about Minecraft, especially in survival, is you do have to put the time in. There is no magic wand that's going to give you all the stuff in survival. It's a game of repetitiveness, and where you do have to put the time in, but you do get the rewards when you do. As you see, like I have some pretty cool weapons there, like I've a bow with mending. Now if you do look at the screen, it doesn't look like it's being mended. The reason being is I have to have that bow excuse me, I have to have that bow in my hand and then collect experience points, and then it repairs it. If I have something else in my hand, I won't. Gone a bit harsh there. So really it is the best thing in the game, and things used to be so much harder before. When we started off from the Xbox 360, we didn't even have an anvil. So basically you enchanted something, and if you enchanted something with Fortune 3, when it broke, and that was the end of it. So now, since they've introduced this into the game, it's made life a lot easier. I always thought the price of name tags for 21 emeralds was way too expensive. I suppose at the start, and it still is now as far as I know, 21 emeralds, which is too expensive for a name tag. I think back at the base I have another 46 name tags, all got from fishing, but then I have put the time in. And you really do have to put the time in Minecraft to get stuff, but this is by far the best way to get it. Now the other thing you can do is, if you have your mates, you can have a little fishing competition. Who gets the best stuff, who gets the most stuff. You can have a little game playing it. The speedy up section should be coming to an end soon. But yeah, it's been done in survival. It's been shown. You're basically going to see exactly what you've got from 50 minutes of fishing. Now the video is obviously going to be a lot shorter because it's been speeded up, but you're going to see exactly what you get by putting your time into fishing. Your enchantments might be the same when you do it, and you might get more rods, you might get more bows, or more enchantment books, or more name tags due to the randomness of what you're going to get. But you are always going to get something good. As opposed before, like it used to be a nightmare doing enchant tools and stuff like that. Especially when you use an enchantment table. you didn't know what you were going to get. 30 experience points gone out the window. And from what you can see here, I've got quite a lot of good stuff. Saddles, name tags too, 3 enchanted books, some good enchanted bows. all can be upgraded again by merging them. So fishing is by far well worth your while to do. It's the best way to get stuff in Minecraft at the moment. It's better than trying to enchant on a table. You're basically getting food, you're getting experience points, you're getting name tags, enchanted books, you're getting everything. So from Blur Uzi, I'm gonna leave it there. The best of luck and take care.